Okay. All right, guys. I hope my voice is reaching to all. My screen is visible to everyone, right? So we are going to see this lab today. Okay. What we are going to do, our source files is in JSON file. Our source file is in JSON and it is present in JSON. Now, it is been asked to you to get the file details, to get the file counts, and then load the files, okay, from your JSON to your destination. Okay. So right now, if you see here, whatever the number of files that you are having in your JSON, first we'll get the details of the file, like count of the file and all that stuff. Then we'll see how we can load it, okay, to our destination. So first we'll see how we can get the file counts. So what it is saying, step one. Okay, if I go here, this is again my GitHub. This is my GitHub portal. Okay, fine. And here I'm having the files, right? ECTC data, and then here I'm having my multiple CSV files. Okay. So what I'll do, instead of taking this complete process as I have shown yesterday, I will go ahead and I'll take this file, okay, directly to my laptop. Okay. I'll take this file directly to my laptop. Simple. Just do and drag and drop. Just do drag and drop like this. Okay. The file will come to your laptop here. Once the file comes in, then what you have to do, create a storage account. Okay. Fine. Create a container inside the storage account. Come inside the config folder and upload the config file. This file you have to upload it, prepare which we prepare in above step. So what we'll do here now, I'll go to the Azure portal. Okay, I'll say here portal.azure.com. Okay, I'll go to the storage account. I'll go to the source storage account. I'll say here now to upload this file. In my source container, I'll upload this file. Okay. Okay. Multiple files are there. So let me delete all these files. Okay. Just deleting all these files. Okay. You can keep all these files also, it doesn't matter, but it will be confusion unnecessarily. That's why I'm removing. It doesn't matter. You can keep all those files also, no problem. Okay. So I have uploaded this file. Now if I go here, if I go on edit, then see here I'm having two files. This is what my JSON file. In this, I'm having two files. case.csv, hospitalmission.csv. Okay, and this is what source base URL, source relative URL, and then the file name. This file is present in this path in this website, and all this I have integrated kept here in my JSON file, in my JSON. Okay, so directly I'm not keeping the file straightforward in my storage account. Till now, directly we are giving the files inside the storage account. So now I'm not doing that. I'm keeping my source file, which the files which is having the data inside the JSON. And JSON is in my source storage account. Okay, the requirement is little different here. Okay, so here, whenever we want to modify or add an extra file, then there is no need to touch the ADF pipelines. Here directly we can go to the config file and add the new file details, like how we have added for the above two files. Okay, fine. So creating ADF and link service for the storage account. So what I'll do now, I'll get an ADF, I'll launch the ADF, okay, and I'll create the link services for my source storage account. Okay, so I'll go to home, I'll go to data factories, I click on plus create, I'll create a data factory. Okay, let me create the data factory here. Okay, I'll go here. I'll say launch studios. I'll go to manage link services plus new. Okay, I'll say here blob because my config file, my JSON file is present where in source storage account. Source storage account is what? Blob. That's why I'm searching here blob. Okay, click on it. Give the name here as ls blob SA. Okay, subscription storage account. Click on create. Fine. Then data set. Okay, I'll say here data set. Go to author, new data set. So I'll say here what blob. Now here what we'll do. Here will not take CSV. Okay, what is our file type here in our source storage account? What is our file type? File type is what? JSON, right? JSON. Na? So here we'll choose JSON here. Till now in our storage account we are having CSV files. So directly we are saying CSV. Now we are having what? JSON. So I'll say here now JSON. I'll take JSON here. Fine. I'll say here continue. I'll give the name something like this one. Okay. I'll give this name. I'll say here link services. And then see here what I'm doing. I want to read the files from this JSON, right? So I'll target the JSON file here. Okay. I'll target the JSON file. Okay. And then I'll say here, okay. Fine. I'll say here, okay. Done. Now you're asking me to publish all and publish. Let us do this one so that what all the implementations we have done till now that will get saved. Done. Next, create a new pipeline. Give the pipeline name as this. Okay, in activities pane, search for lookup activity. Okay, I'll go here. I'll say a new pipeline. Okay, I'll give the pipeline name as PL dynamic pipelines. Okay, what it is asking me to look for lookup activity. So I'll just drag and drop here lookup activity. Okay. Lookup activity, drag and drop lookup activity from activities pane to pipeline canvas. Click the lookup control and general tab, keep name as get file from blob storage account. Whenever you want the file counts from your source, then you use lookup activity. Whenever you want to copy specific type of file, from your source to destination, then you use what? For each activity. Whenever you want to filter some specific type of files, then you use filter activity. See guys, every activity when we are using, I'm telling you the purpose of this activity, why we are using it. Okay. So if you forget also, no problem. Forgetting is not a shame. Listen to the video recordings every time. Okay. Yesterday, someone was asking, sir, particularly why you have used this activity. I don't know. Dhananjay it was, I believe, or Mitrunjay, I don't know. So I literally got shocked. Okay. Please listen to the recordings. I'm telling everything. If you listen to the recordings multiple times, you yourself will come to know. I think someone, Mitunjay or Dhananjay, someone, I don't know, I don't remember the name, was asking. I literally asked them, have you checked the video recordings? Okay, I can tell guys, I can tell 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. But see, you have to be little careful here. Okay, every activity is having for some purpose. Why we are using that activity? I don't know. I don't know that name. I don't want to show the email. Okay. So this is what the reason. Every activity is having some purpose to use. Every activity we are using for some reason. Okay. So now what I'm saying here, lookup activity we are using to get the file counts from our config file, from our source storage account. Okay, fine. So get config files from blob storage account. Okay, I'll say here, fine. Next, click on settings tab, click on source dataset box knob and give this a dataset what we have created. Every activity, whatever you use, you have to set that data set for it, because this activity, when it tags to our data set is carrying the information about our source file, about our link services and all. Then only this activity will get the data from our source storage account. Okay, I'll say here settings, I'll say here data set. This one, uncheck first row only checkbox for sure. Uncheck this one. If you not uncheck this, then it will take only your first row from your file. We want the complete file, na? All the files and everything. So uncheck this one. Fine. Then now publish the pipeline debug. If you click at an output and see, open, then count will be 2, because in blob storage account config file we have mentioned 2 CSV files. Okay. So I'll say here publish all and publish. Okay. So after the publishing is done, you just click on debug. Just click on debug here. Okay. So then how many files are there in your config file? JSON file is config file. JSON file, we can call it as config file also. Don't get confused. Sometimes sir is saying config file, sometimes sir is saying JSON file. What is this confusion? So JSON file is also called as config file. Technical people in real-time projects, architects, team leads and all, they call JSON file as config file only. Okay. So it's one of the same thing. JSON file or config file. Okay. So what I'll do now, okay, I'll come here and I will do the debug now. I'll say here debug. Okay, it is succeeded very quick. Go to the output. See here what it is doing. It is giving you file count as 2, and what are the 2 files? It is giving you the details. The main important thing is file count. Suppose here you are having 2 files, guys. In your JSON, you are having 2 files. Easily you can tell, okay, 2 files are there. If there are 10 files, you can count, you can tell. If there are 15, 20 files, you can count and you can tell. If there are 100 files, if there are 200 files, can you count? Can you count? No, it's quite challenging. You will get confused. You will make some files double count. You will miss some files. Anything can happen. So very simple demo this one is, just to get the count of the files which are placed in your JSON. For that we use this okay, lookup activity to look how many files are there in our JSON and get the count of it. And what are the files, that also it is giving. Count of files and what are the files. Count of files and what are the files here. Okay, fine. Now, if instead of 2 files here, you put 3 files, put one more, add 2, 3, 4 files, it will show you the exact count. It will show the exact count. That also I'm going to show you. Just hold on. Fine. Hence like this, the lookup control. Okay, controller activity, anything you can say, will read the files based upon the number of files we are passing inside the config file. Okay. Now copying the data from multiple files. copying the data from multiple files. What we are doing here, see, I think in last classes, you guys have asked me, sir, if we want to copy multiple files, if you want to copy all files, if you want to copy, okay, different types of files, and how we'll do, this is what the demo. Okay, fine. So what I'll do, this is also a small demo only. See what we are going to do. Okay, see here we are having, if you see in the diagram, okay, CSV is there, text is there, document file is there, XLSX file is there, JSON file is there. Okay, multiple files, zip file is there. Or now your client is saying copy all the files. Copy all the files into the destination. Then you can simply straightforward use the copy data activity. And here little configuration changes you have to do. Very simple changes you have to do so that all this will be loaded in your destination. All this will be loaded in your destination. Okay, so copying data from multiple files. Okay, copying data from multiple files. These are all the multiple different types of files. They're copying data from all these files. In this use case, okay, what I'm saying, in this use case, we are picking or copying all the files from our storage account irrespective of the extension to load it into our destination. Okay, see here, in our last demo, we have picked only specific or one type of file. Only specific or one type of file. Now what we are doing in this demo, okay, we are picking all the files whichever is present in our source storage account. Okay, fine. So what I'll do now, I'll upload multiple types of files. Okay, I'll go to my source storage account. I'll say here upload, browse for files. Okay, I'll go to Naresh IT, Azure Data Engineering. I'll say here PDF file I'm uploading. Okay, Word file I'm uploading, text file I'm uploading. Okay, I'm uploading variety of different types of files. Okay, browse for files. I'll say here sample files, CSV. I'm uploading some CSV files as well. I'll take small size file only, else. Okay, see different types of files I'm having. I'll upload one zip file also. Zip file is missing. I'll upload some zip file as well. Okay, this is the zip file I'm uploading. I'll upload some Excel file also. So guys, if you remember in our third or fourth class, I told Azure Cloud Services, Azure Storage Services will accept any type of data. Is it accepting or not? Tell me. Yes or no? We are able to upload any type of file in our storage account. This is what Excel file. This is what Excel files. Okay. See here now, different types of files I have uploaded. See, CSV is there, JSON is there, text is there, text file is there. Okay, text file, Word file, PDF file, Excel file, XLSX is CSV file, XLSX is Excel file. This is CSV file, zip file, variety of different types of files I'm having in my source storage account. Okay, fine. This is what I have done. Now, create an Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage account, create a container inside the storage account, and this is our target. So the storage account is there already. destination storage account. I'll take this destination storage account only, okay, to load my files. Okay, I'll just delete this one and then I'll say here, this is ready. I want all these files. What all the files I'm having in my container? How many files are there? Okay, I want all these files to be loaded into my destination storage account. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 files are there. All I wanted to be loaded here into my destination using ADF. Okay, no specific type of file of picking. Fine, listen. Very interesting lab. It's very simple also. Fine. Next, create an ADF, launch ADF Studios, click on author icon, pipelines, new pipeline. Okay, say here, PL load all files. Load all files. So what I'll do, I'll just close this, I'll close this. I'll say here, new pipeline. I'm saying here what a new pipeline, and I'll say here, okay, PL load all files. PL load all files. Okay, fine. In activities pane, search copyright activity, click on general tab. Say here, load multiple files. To copy the files from source to target, we always use copyright activity. To copy the files from source to target, we always use a copyright activity. Just keep it in your head like anything. Okay, I'm giving the name as what? Load multiple files. Multiple files. Okay, source tab plus new insert type blob storage. Okay, click on Azure blob storage. Continue. Delimited text. Continue. And here I'm giving the dataset name like this. Click here plus new. We have not created the dataset. For this one, we have not created the dataset. This dataset is for this pipeline. This dataset is for this pipeline. See my cursor, guys. Okay, now for this pipeline, I have launched the new activity, copyright activity, and for this one, I am creating the dataset, link services, all the things. Okay, as usual, blob. Where is my files? In my blob storage account. I'll say here blob. Now here, I'm copying all the files. CSV is also there, JSON is also there, Excel is also there. Okay, XML is there. If you want, you can upload it. So variety of different types of files. So here in this situation, you can pick any file. You can pick any specific file format. Doesn't matter. Okay, you can pick any specific file format, because here in our source storage account, see what we are doing. We are planning. Our intention here. Our intentions here is to copy all these files. So now you cannot say I will take JSON particularly. I'll say here CSV particularly, because we are copying all types of files. Excel is also there. See, Excel files is also there. Excel is also there. Anything you can pick. Okay, I'll say here continue. Then I'll give the name as DS input files 01. Okay. DS input file 01. Link services also we have not created. So that's why for link services we are saying here plus new. Okay. Link services also we have not created. This will not take. Okay. We'll create a new link services. And what is the name it is giving? LS blob essay. Okay. So what I can do here, I'll go to my data factory. I'll go to my data factory and I will check whether this link services is particularly targeting to my this storage account or not. Okay, fine. How to check that one? Open your data factory duplicate in another tab. Open your data factory in another tab. Okay, see, this is the debugging. How to do the debugging? I'm showing you troubleshooting kind of. Okay, link services. This is what we want to consider, right? LS blob essay. This is LS blob essay. Go here. See what is the storage account it is pointing to. Source SA 1994. So our source files which we want to copy, it is where in source SA 1994. Correct? So now you can confidently take this link services. You can take this link services. See, storage account is same. Subscription also you have to see. Okay. You have to see the subscription as well. Okay. Instead of subscription, it is giving you the storage account key. Okay. Storage account is blob.core.windows.net. That is what it is taking. Test connection, I'll take it. Yeah, connection successful. This is fine. So here storage account confirms to us. We'll take this one, ls blob sa, and I will proceed further. Now, in file path, don't select any one particular file. Okay, what I'm saying here, select the subscription, select the resource storage account. If you want to create a link services, if you want to create the link services, then this process you have to do. But what I have done, I have not created the link services. I have just done the troubleshooting, and I found whether this link services is particularly pointing to this storage account or not. Yes, that is correct. It's pointing to this storage account only. That's why I have not created the link services. Like this SmartWorks, like this analysis also you have to do. And you can use the existing objects of your Azure Data Factory, guys. Please understand. Next is important thing, very important thing, is that here click on the folder icon, and here you have to target the container. Here you are targeting what? The container, not the particular file. What you want? You want to copy only this file, only this file, only this file, only this file? No, no. I want to load all the files. I want to load all the files. So here you should target the container here, not one particular file. In our last demo, we have to read the count of the CSV files from our JSON file. That's why we have targeted our JSON file. Here we are not targeting any one particular file. Source container, say here, okay. Fine. Import schema is done, and then say here, okay. This is, please, this configuration is very important. Understand this very well. Click on copy data control, source tab. For file path, select the radio button, wildcard file path. This is very important. This is the game changer, is this configuration. The game changer is this configuration. Okay. See here. Here the entire game is getting changed. Here is the turning point. Click on the copy data control. Click on the copy data control. For file path, select the radio button, wildcard file path. For file path, select the radio button, wildcard file path. What it is right now, this is by default. What I'm asking you to select this one, wildcard file path. Done. And this copies all the files from your storage account to your ADL SA. That is your destination storage account. And if you want to copy the data of only CSV files, then we can mention for my config star.csv. Here we can mention star.csv. If you want to copy only CSV file, then say here star.csv. If you want to copy only PDF, then say here star.pdf. If you want to copy only zip, then say here star.zip. If you want to copy all the files, then just mention here star. Mention here star. This I am giving you as a knowledge bite. Wildcard file path, say here star. Fine. Then next, click on sync tab plus new in search type Gen2. And what we are doing now, here we are creating the data set and link services for destination. Sync tab plus new. Gen2. Continue. I'll take any one file format. Continue, and I'll give the data set name ds output files 01. Link services I have not created for my destination. So I'll say here plus new. I'm creating a new link services. This is for destination. This is for destination. Previously was for source. This is for destination. Okay, fine. Subscription, storage account respectively, test connection, click on create and okay. So subscription, carefully select the storage account. Carefully select the storage account. Test connection, click on create. Okay, fine. For file path, click on folder icon and select the container. Here we want all the files to be copied. Here we want all the files to be copied. Okay, fine. Fine. Then after that, ensure the checkbox first was header is checked, import schema as done, and then say okay. Done. Now publish all, publish, debug. After it gets succeeded, we can see all the files of all types will get copied into our ADL Gen2 storage account. And this is what our destination storage account. This is our destination storage account. Okay, fine. So what I'll do now, okay, I'll say here publish all, publish. Okay. So let the publishing gets completed. Done. Okay. So I'll go here. I'll go to storage accounts. I'll go to my see here. I'm having nothing. Nothing is there. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll run the pipeline. Done. Pipeline succeeded. Just come here, take a refresh. Always take a refresh, guys. See, bah, all the files got loaded. All types of files got loaded. All the types of files got loaded. What we have done, very simple thing. Okay, for file path, wildcard file path, mention here star, that's it. Okay, so if you want to, okay, copy all the files from your source to your target. If you want to copy all the files from source storage account to destination storage account, then in copy data activity, okay, for file path, okay, you have to select or choose what you have to choose wildcard file path. Wildcard file path. Okay, you have to choose wildcard file path for file path, wildcard file path. And here, okay, for wildcard paths, here you have to mention asterisk. Okay. If you want only specific type of files, then mention star.xlsx. Then only Excel files will get copied. Okay. If you want to copy, okay, one specific type of files, then you are having two options. First is what? Use filter activity and write the expression. Okay, this we have done. This we have done in our previous classes. Right? We have written the expression, right? We have written the business expression, na guys? Particularly type of file if you want to pick. Or else, if you are weak in expressions, if you are weak, you cannot write expression, or you are getting confused kind of stuff. There is nothing to confuse. Still, I'm telling. Then, okay, in copy data activity, okay, you have to choose wildcard file path. Okay, in copy data activity, okay, you have to choose wildcard file path. Okay, choose wildcard file path, and for file type, for file path type, okay, for file path type, you have to choose for file path type, choose wildcard file path. Okay, for file path type, choose wildcard file path and wildcard path. Okay, and for wildcard path, okay, in the second box, mention star.xlsx. Then what happens here? Only here, only the Excel files will get copied. Here, only the Excel files will get copied. Okay. Same like if you mention here, okay, PDF, start.pdf, here only the PDF files will get copied. All the PDF files, all the Excel files. Okay. Star.txt. Then here only the, okay, txt files will get copied. Shall we do this also? Okay, I'll show you the experiment. See now. Okay, what I'll do, I'll go to my destination. I'll delete all these files because Excel file is also got copied here. Okay, fine. It is empty now. My destination is completely empty. Fine. I'll go to Naresh ADF. I'll say here star XLSX. My target is now my Excel files only. Publish all, publish. Publishing completed. Okay. I'm just cross-checking one more time. Yes, perfect. I'll say your debug. Excel is there. Excel S6. If your pipeline is failing somewhere, if your pipeline is not getting succeeded, simply please see the video recordings carefully. Small mistakes will make your pipeline get failed. Initially, when I was learning, I was also doing a lot of human errors. Human error means accidentally, okay, we'll make the error. Okay, and we think that we are doing everything is correct. Pipeline is troubling you. Pipeline will not trouble. Okay, your mistakes is troubling you. Okay, so please see the video recordings carefully when you are doing. Initially, okay, you will struggle. There is no doubt. Every human being will struggle. See, only Excel files got copied. These techniques, these configurations should be there in your head for interviews. They will ask you, okay, if you want to pick only one particular type of file to load it into the destination from the source system, okay, which activity you use, what configuration you do in the activity. Even these configurations also, if the interviewer is half-minded, if the interviewer is very tough, okay, idiot fellow, he'll ask these configurations also. It's quite challenging. Being a human, we are not able to, we are not in a situation to even remember this configuration also. But some interviewers will ask these configurations also. Okay, file path in the data set, wildcard file path, prefix, okay, list of files, etc. All these things also they will ask. Prefix, if the one particular file is having some prefix like it could be like how we are having prefix Mr. for men, Mrs. for women, like this. So if some file is having some kind of particular prefix, if the client is asking you to load the files of that particular prefix, then you use this option. Okay. So it all, every configuration, everything should be in your head, guys. Then only you can speak up in the interviews. Okay, fine. So some note I have written here. Let us see what is this note. See, guys, these notes are very important. Whenever I'm writing the note, it's very important for you to remember. If you want to copy only one file of any extension, if you want to copy only one file of any extension like CSV, XLX, etc., then click on the copy control, source tab, file path type, file path in data set. In source tab, open, then file or file path, click on the browse, select the one file we want to copy. Publish all, publish and do the debug. Same thing. What I'm saying here, if you want to copy only one file of any extension, only one file of any extension. So what I'm saying here, click on the copy control, source tab. Click on the copy control, source tab. Okay. File path type, file path in data set. File path in data set. Select this one, file path in data set. In source tab, open. Okay. In source tab, click on open. Okay. Then for file path, click on the browse. For file path, click on the browse. Okay, go to this container, inside this container, I'll target, okay, this file. I'll target the PDF file. This file I'm targeting. Say here, okay. Fine. Select the one file we want to copy. It could be any file. Okay, any one file. It could be zip file, CSV file, etc. Okay, publish all, publish and debug. Okay, publish all, publish and then do the debug. So what it is going to do now is going to copy only one file. It is going to copy only one file, and that is your PDF file. PDF file is not there. Right? Excel files is there. PDF file is not there, right? Now what the pipeline will do? The pipeline will copy only the PDF file into your destination. It will copy only the PDF file into your destination now. Okay, see here, let the pipeline gets completed. Okay, it is in progress. Hence here, we'll see only one file will get copied to our destination storage account instead of multiple files. Okay, this is what the changes we have seen. And if we see in above image, we have mentioned zip file, then only this one zip file will get copied from our storage account to destination storage account. Zip file I have mentioned, but here I have mentioned Excel. I have mentioned here Excel. Okay, not Excel, sorry, PDF. PDF I have mentioned, it is taking a little more time. Okay, maybe some cloud servers are busy, not sure. What is the next note to? If you want to increase the processing power of the ADF pipelines, okay, if you want to increase the processing power of our ADF pipelines, then select the copy control settings tab for maximum data integration unit 8, 16 or 32, whatever the value we want, we can pass. We want to increase the value of the processing power. We want to increase the processing power of the pipeline. This is another technique. Okay, multiple techniques we are having to improve the, okay, to improve the performance of our pipeline. Okay, will increase, performance will increase, and quickly the files will get copied from our storage account to our destination storage account. Okay, pipeline got succeeded. Come here, Go one step back, refresh, and here you will see what only PDF file got copied. Aha, see PDF. This were there already previously, and only this time the PDF file got copied. So what you are doing, the point I'm trying to make here is just with one pipeline, just with one pipeline, okay, just with one pipeline, okay, only by changing the little configurations, okay, only by changing the little configurations, okay, you can either, okay, copy all the files, one specific file, okay, one specific file, or one, okay, type of all files. All the files, one specific file, or one type of all files. See guys, for me, the pipelines are running very smooth, very smooth. It is going succeeded every time. Okay, it is succeeding every time. But when you do the labs, when you do the labs, you will get lot of errors. The pipelines will get failed. Don't be in an assumption that the pipeline will also get succeeded to you like how it is happening to me. No. First timers, when you are doing it for the first time, no one will do perfectly. No, in the entire world, no one can do in the first time absolutely perfect. I think there are hardly 2 to 3% people are there in the world, extremely intelligent, extremely smart and all. You will get lot of errors. You will get the pipelines failed. You will get lot of frustration even. You will get irritated. Hey, what is this nonsense? Eh? Like this feeling you will get. But that struggle is your learning. You will not get the pipelines getting succeeded this much smooth how it is happening to me. Why it is happening? Because I am in practice. I am in practice. I have also struggled a lot. Believe me, I learned this technology in COVID 2020. So I used to be in quarantine My family used to tell me, quarantine means I'll just lock myself in the room. I was practicing it. Okay, fine. So, first timers, when you are doing it, you will get some issues. Please observe, keenly observe each and every configuration, each and every control. Okay. See, I'm giving you 2-3 liners information about this control. If you want further more control, if you want further more information about this control, simply open Google. Okay. Say here, copy data activity in Azure Data Factory. Now you will get the much more details about. You can read it from here. You can read it from here. Okay, the article is open for you. Copy data activity in Azure Data Factory and in Azure Synapse Analytics. See, lot of information is available here about the copy data activity. Okay, I don't want to focus on theoretical part. I want to focus on practical, full practicals. Practical learning is important. Theory, you can read it by yourself from Google. You can search in Google and you can read the theory. If you want further more things about this copyright activity, you can get the theoretical part. But practically, how we are doing variety of different configurations, how we are loading the data, how we are making use of this particular control, that is what my intent to show you practically as much as possible. And this video recordings is there with you. Okay, these video recordings, I think the video recordings are up to date. Okay, for every batch, not only for yours batch. Okay, so 25th July. Okay, 25th July, 26th July, yesterday recording, you will get it by 1 p.m. today afternoon. Okay, all the recordings are up to date. You can see this recording 10 times. See this recording 10 times. See this recording 20 times. No one is watching how many times you are seeing. No one is watching. File counts and how many files are. Okay, each and every word coming out of my mouth is getting recorded. Listen to this 10 times, 15 times, 20 times until you are getting all the info to your satisfaction level. Okay, see, check here. Click by click how I am doing. Check it. Okay, if you are feeling bored, for an example, if you are feeling bored, you are finding it like, make you guys clear the concept. Okay, you are finding this recording is very slow. It's making you boring, kind of. I'll give you one hint. What is that hint? Just increase the speed of your video recording. Okay, increase the little speed of your video recording. It will not be boring then. See, it is the control which will tell you how many and what types of files are there in your source system. Okay, I just improved the quality. Let's copy the zip file. I have improved the video quality and then increase the speed to 1.5. Now you will not feel bored. The class will go a little fast also, and you will not feel boring. Instead of CSV to our discussion. Yeah, I'll show Shilpa Sahu. Fine. Next is what condition. This is very important. I click on condition, add dynamic content. Now, what I'm doing here, see, I'm saying in my condition, a window will get open on right side. This is the window, got open on the right side. And in that, select activity outputs tab and write the video explanation one. Fine, correct or not, guys? See, everything is there in the recording. Every recording is same. Okay, that's why if we stress a lot for the students to go for the recordings, purchase the recordings, take the enrollments with recordings. Anyhow, fine. I'm going out of the context. Fine. So this is how it is we have seen. Now, if you want to increase the performance of your pipeline, so what I'll do here, okay, I can increase the value here for maximum data integration unit. Okay, we can set the number, the value we want, we can pass. As we increase the value, the processing power will increase for our pipeline, will increase, and quickly the files will get copied to our, from our storage account, our destination storage account. By default, it is auto. Okay, auto means the number of files we are having in the source and to copy in the destination storage account, it will increase automatically based upon the volume of the files. Okay, fine, based upon the volume of the files. So if you want to increase the processing power, DIUs of the ADF pipeline, then select the copy control settings tab. Copy control, go to settings tab. General source. Where is settings tab? Here. Settings tab, where is, okay, maximum data integration unit is 8. Maximum data integration unit is auto. Okay, by default, you will get as an auto. If you want, you can put some number 8, 16, 32. If you change the number here, the processing speed will get increased, but the billing will also be very high. You will get the high billing as well because you are increasing the power of your pipelines to process the files fast and load the data into your destination in short span of time. Okay, fine. This is what it is. Small configuration. Okay, like in knowledge byte. Okay, if they ask in the interview how you can increase the performance of your processing power of your pipelines and all, then you can say that. Okay, for the control, we can go here to settings tab and we can set the maximum data integration unit to the number whatever as per the project requirement, 16, 32, 8, whatever it is. Okay. What is the next here? Copying the files from GitHub dynamically. Okay. Files from GitHub dynamically. Parameters. Okay. So here we are creating dynamic parameters allocation, and this is completely an automation process. Okay. So what is this note? In this scenario, we are going to keep 2 files in our JSON in source storage account. Then these 2 files which are there in our source storage account will copy to our destination. And if I put 2 more files, in my JSON, then without touching my pipeline, The other two new files will also get loaded into my destination storage account. Okay, understood. Understood. First two files will get loaded into our destination. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll add two new files in my config file. And when I run the pipeline, the two new files what I have added, the two new files should also do recordings. But I must say, okay, two times practice is much better than watching 10 times. Okay, still if you are busy, okay, people are working professionals kind of, then at least see the video recordings. Okay, is that clear, guys? Yes, no? All right, is that clear? So let me mark your syllabus here. Okay, fine. Anyone, any questions? Anything to ask for? Yes, no? Okay, sure. Okay, Rohit, I'll give you Rohit. See the techniques I have shown today, right? Like this, I'll show in the upcoming classes. No worries. Okay, fine. I'll tell Naresh IT to keep the video recordings. Okay. If possible on the same day. See, actually, what happens here, I'll tell you. See, normally for morning batches, okay, for morning batches, okay, like the morning batches would be at early morning, right? It could be something like 7:30, 9, okay, like on these times they're having classes. So these people will get the recordings on the same day. These people will get the recordings on the same day. But for evening people, okay, there is a separate team, guys. There is a separate team who is handling the video recordings quality, uploading, tracking record, ensuring the video recordings is available even after the batch complete. You guys are having video recordings with you even after the batch complete at all, right? And maintaining the cloud storage, many things that they will do. Video recordings team will do. So what this team will do for evening people, they are uploading, okay, after they are coming to office next day. Okay, see, our class is at 7:30, so might be the team is leaving because everyone's job is 9 to 6, 9 to 5 kind of. Okay, so what they will do, the next day when they come to office, they are making the video recordings available to you. So that's why if you see here, we are not having here the video recordings of yesterday's class. Okay, yesterday was 25th, right? Today is 27th. Today is 27th. Yesterday was a 26th. Yesterday was 26th. So 26th recording is not there. They will upload it in 1 hour or so, in 1 or 2 hours or so. They will upload it. The next day when they are coming back to office, they are uploading the video recording for evening batch people. For morning batch, they get the recording in the same day itself only. Nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong here. If you are, see, I'll tell you. If you are okay, let us take 4 to 5 classes behind me, still that is fine. 4 to 4 classes you are behind me, then still no problem. Example, what I mean to say here is, now I am here at 27th July. If you come here 22nd July, then that is fine. If you have done all this previous video recordings, if you have done all these previous video recordings, if you are here by 18th July, 17th July, if you're up to here also, it is fine. No problem. Okay, fine, guys. That's it. I'll stop the class. People started leaving the class already. Okay, tomorrow we are having class, same time, guys. Same time we are having class. We'll connect again tomorrow. Okay, thank you, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Enjoy your weekend, guys.